Hey everyone! So I want to take a couple minutes and talk about something in your textbook that's called ranking. Another name for it is listing. On pages 188 through 190, you will see information given pertaining to what they call ranking. Ranking, like I said, another name for it is listing. So as I said in the previous video, contrastive structure is used when you are talking about only two people or places or things. So suppose you want to compare or discuss three or more things. What do you use? You use ranking or listing. So for example, let's say that I wanted to talk about 3 dogs that I have, so my 3 pets. So I could start by saying 3 dogs I have. Then I'm going to set up my 3 hand shape on its side. All right. So now you as the viewer know that I'm about to list or rank my 3 dogs on my fingers. So I could say this one is a boy dog, this one is a girl, this one is a girl. Okay? So I have 3 dogs, you know this one's a boy and these 2 are girls. So I can go on and give you bits of information about my dogs by simply pointing to the finger. Whenever I point to this finger, you know I'm talking about my male dog. When I'm pointing to one of these 2 fingers, you know I'm pointing about my female dog. Okay? So I could point and then I could finger spell his name. And point, finger spell her name. Point, finger spell her name. I could say that he is 7 years old. And she is 5 years old. And she is 2 years old. Okay? So I can go on and give you all the information I want to give you because I have set up my dogs on my hand, I've ranked them or listed them, and then I'm just pointing back to them, and I do not have to keep signing my dog, okay, or my girl dog, my boy dog. I've set them up, I've given you that bits of information about them, and then whenever I point to them, you know who I'm talking about. You often see ranking used when discussing family members, so siblings. So if I wanted to say that I have 5 brothers and sisters, and let's say, for example, I'm the middle one, so I could say 4 brothers and sisters I have. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my 4 brothers and sisters plus me is 1, so I'm going to use the 5 hand shape. Okay, for whatever reason, when you use the number hand shape, it's not upwards, it's on its side. So I could point here and say this is my brother, this is my brother, this is me, I'm the middle child, this is a sister, this is a sister, okay? So then I could say his name is Joel, and his name is Caleb, and this is me, okay? My name is Michael. This, who I've already set up as be my sister's, name is Rebecca, okay? And this sister's name is whatever. You get the idea. So I'm setting up my siblings. Now it's called ranking because you typically set them up in order. So whoever I set up here is going to be the eldest. So my oldest brother, my second oldest brother, me as the middle child, and then my 2 younger sisters. So you set them up on your fingers in the rank that they were born. Okay? You can use this for family members. You can use this for pets like I used in the first example, your dogs. It does not have to be people. It can be people or animals. It could be objects. So I could say I have water, milk, and juice. Okay? You want which? Okay? So I've set them up. This is water. This is milk. This is juice. Then I'm asking you that WH question, which one do you want? As a person responding, you could stick up your 3 fingers and you could say this one. And you could just point to the middle one, which I have set up as milk. So you tell me you want milk, and you could say, I want that one. Okay? Instead of signing milk. So you'll see ranking and listing used a lot in ASL. I want you guys to be comfortable with seeing it used as I sign it or as other deaf people sign it. And then I want you to be comfortable with using it as well. So I want you guys to practice this. And I will give you an opportunity to practice listing and ranking and contrastive structure in a separate activity. If you want to list more than 5, so in real life I have 6 brothers and 1 sister, there's not enough fingers for that. At that point what you do is you start using the ordinal numbers. So after 5, if I wanted to say my 6th sibling, I'd say 6th sibling or 7th sibling. Or if I wanted to say I'm the youngest, I'm the 6th After 5, then I could say me 6th, or I could say my sister is 7th. So after 5, you start using the ordinal numbers by a twist of the wrist, if that makes sense. All right. I think that's all I wanted to say about ranking or listing. Common mistakes I see used is people try to put the numbers up and they like list and rank like this because that's how you sign the number 5. But for whatever reason, it's on its side. So make sure you twist your hand so it's on your side. Whether you're listing 3 things or 4 things, it's on the side, or 5 things. Okay. You don't want to jump around. So if you're listing 3 things, don't start down here and move up. Don't start in the middle and jump around. You always start at your thumb and then move down, okay? So it's not hard to do. It's an easy technique used in ASL. It helps offer clarity to information. So back to the example of the drinks, instead of saying, I have, it just is more clear looking if I say, all right, it helps people retain information, and it helps set up information in a clear manner so that you can remember the information better. Okay, so you'll see it for listing people, you'll see it for listing places or things, just like that contrastive structure, but listing or ranking is used when you want to compare 3 or more items or people or places. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. We will, like I said, do some activities going forward as we continue on in Unit 4 that deal with contrastive structure and that deal with ranking and listing. So you guys will get an opportunity to practice this as well as see me put it into practice by using it. Okay, let me know if you have questions. Thanks.